Hey friends, trying to decide whether to buy these stainless steel soap dispensers. Hopefully I can help you out with that. These were sent to me from the company so I could take a look at them and tell you what I think. So just redid my kitchen and trying to keep everything neat and tidy. And what looks awful in my opinion is when you have these loose soaps just laying around the sink area. This is definitely, I think, a more elegant, more sophisticated way of dressing up your soap, so to speak. So let me tell you a little bit about these. They come in a foam soap, so if you like the foam soaps, one for that. And there's also one for a more traditional liquid soap. These, as I mentioned, are stainless steel. Also included, there is a polishing wipe for it. And if you decide you want to hang them up on the wall, there is some support there. These are included too, along with a charging cable. So these charge on the back area. Let me show you real quick. This lifts up just like that. And it's your typical type C charging, and a cord is included with one. So you're gonna get the charging cord. And 350 ml, so it holds quite a bit of liquid. To refill them or fill them up, on the bottom, it just twists, and that's what you're gonna fill up right there. Holds quite a bit too. Put that right back down, and then you just turn it until it catches in place, and that's all there is to it. To power this on, there is a power button on the top. It's going to show you two things. It's going to show you the percentage, how charged is it from 100% to 0%, and one charge is going to give you 5,000 uses. My concern was, if I get one of these, am I going to have to be worried about charging it? No, you're not going to have to worry about that very often. 5,000 uses, that's a lot of uses. This is not a monthly charge that you have to do, even in every other month. I'm thinking probably like 5 to 6 months you can go, depending on how frequently you're using it, of course. The other thing it's going to tell you when they power this on is there are 4 different speeds. I say speeds, but the way of thinking of it is, how much soap do you want? If you're someone that likes just a little bit of soap, you're going to want to stay at level 1, and then it goes up to 4. That's really all there is. Powering this up, I'm gonna try to show you here. You might not be able to see it on the video, but there's like a power switch there, and you simply have to hold this down for about 4 to 5 seconds, and immediately, which is already gone already, I don't think you'll be able to see it, the one starts flashing. And then these are going to be, they're going to resist smudges, they're going to resist corrosion. So a really nice way to do this. And it's also not going to give you that drip. In other words, if you have this on your kitchen counter and you go to use it, you're not going to come back and find extra soap on the counter. Because let's be honest, who wants to clean up messes, right? When you first use these, it takes a while to sometimes prime the pump, I would say it, to get those first couple uses out. But these came out so nice, I was almost taken off guard. These are just underneath it, just like this. Could not be any easier, right? So I'm gonna get something to wipe this off. I forgot about that part. Okay, that's all there is to this. So nice. These are great. I mentioned the kitchen, but I have one in my laundry room and I have one in the bathroom. So you can use them really anywhere you're gonna be using soap. And I love that there is a foam dispenser, which I'm a big foam soap girl, but there's also one for a more traditional liquid soap. So if you're looking for a way to dress up the sinks, don't want to have things like this laying around, look a little more elegant, a little more classy, this is definitely a way to go. Enjoy, guys.